Hey everybody, I'm Adam.
And I'm Chris.
This is the Gamers Hall.
And today we are doing a unboxing of Dungon In A Box because one of our subscribers asked us to do one more box.
Yeah, so we went back on what we said we would. We said we were going to stop it for a while, but this one actually is pretty cool.
Yeah, and this one actually is the last one because I'm broke and I don't have the money to buy another one because I got kids. But let's get into this.
Yep, we'll open it up. We spied it a little bit this time, so it's not like the same excitement, although these are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Bones figures.
And Keg, this is awesome and can always be useful.
Frost Devil. Doesn't pop up all the time, but hey, pretty cool anyway.
Map. It's a map.
So this is what I got to see, and what really interests me is just how freaking cool this map is. In fact, I used it in our campaign a couple Saturdays ago. You get a giant acorn. You might guess where this is going.
Flip that over. What's the back look like?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a tree trunk.
Yeah, there's a bird's nest. There's some goo, some sap.
Interesting.
It's really dope.
Book about your minis.
That's so cool. Oh man, check that out. Can you imagine riding that thing? That's super cool. Alright, just saying that's super cool.
Another jewel for the compass.
Heck yeah, pimp it out.
Some interesting little places you can make. What is this? Othu Colony and Ganis Greenhouse.
What? Does that go on your ship?
Yes.
What? You can have like an ant farm and a place to grow.
Every one of these boxes has had something extra you can put in your ship.
I know, but
it's cool ways to expand the ship is really awesome.
So cool. And I wonder what things you grow here.
Oh, look at this. Boom. So, the Heart of the Ganis and the Othu Colony cards. Let's switch those up.
Whoa, these are neat.
Another map.
Ooh, two maps.
3D terrain.
Yeah, more than 3D terrain. Build your own beetle.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, empty box now, and skinny minis. Some interesting looking stuff. Let's see that map. Oh, that looks like a dead animal carcass. And some armor.
Yeah, it is.
Some rotting armor, like a breastplate or something. Chainmail. There's chainmail rings.
This is definitely some type of throne room of some sort.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
All right, now we're going to pause the video, put some of this stuff together. He's going to read the book. Alright guys, so we put things together. The beetles are put together. Skinny minis are together. We got stickers for the ships, the cards that tell you what those stickers can do.
I have read the book.
Yep, we got 3D terrain that are sunflowers and other flowers, maybe like an orchid, I think that is.
Yeah.
We've only got one map out here. We don't have enough table space to put both maps out. And then you got the 2 miniatures. It's not the same miniatures that the first 3 boxes had, where it was their actual miniatures that they created. But these are still good.
These don't actually have anything to do with the campaign itself. It's just...
They're just random minis.
Although you could use the ANCAG for this particular one in a way, since this is based around insects. So let's get into what this is. I mean, yet again, good quality every time. We've done 3 of these so far, and I haven't been let down by any of the quality of their stuff, except for once I was like, yeah, and it was on one of these, but I'm going to go ahead and say that this is just so cool. I love the idea of this.
Yeah, I mean...
if that could be a thing for more miniatures and stuff, then that would be great. Like, if they figured out how to do this with a horse or some other beast of burden you can ride.
They got skinny minis for the horses.
Yeah, but does it do this?
They actually have a slot where you actually put your miniature on top of it.
That is awesome. That's great. All right. So,
but what's the adventure of this one?
So, I love how they always do different ideas for every one of these ones. Everything has a different way of telling a story. Like, the first one was an introduction, what we deal with. The second one was the elementals and going to a place and dealing with.
The third one was the clouds and the spire.
Going up and not your natural progression. This one is you get tiny.
Going down.
Yes. Actually, the story of this one is very much like any other campaign you would run, except for you're done on a 1-inch by 1-inch scale. So, actually what you're looking at here right now is the actual scale of all the creatures in the models. Your miniature put here will be your actual size that your character actually is at that moment.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That is actually really cool.
Yeah. So this is the real size of that queen. That's her.
The real size of the beetle.
Yep. That's how big the plants are. This map, which is 1-inch by 1-inch grids, that's actually how big that is.
The only thing that's probably not to scale is this bird.
Right, which is used at a different...
Oh, this parrot has got fungus and stuff all on it.
It does. That is because, without giving away too much, there is a fungus on this island that is infecting things, which is not quite the right word for that, but is starting to control denizens of this island.
It's actually 2 different colors. So, like, this side is one color. It's the white. And then the next side is a purple color. So, it's interesting.
So, you have come to this island for a couple of different reasons, but you get asked...
to find another one of the the jewels that goes on the compass.
Yeah, your astral compass has led you to this island, and then the denizens of this island ask you to help them with their problem, which it happens to do with fungus. And this happens at the very beginning, but you'll get shrunk down to 1-inch size.
Bug size.
Also, all the mechanics of the game still the same. They make that very clear. They say everything runs just as you normally would. It's just now you're in fun size.
Nice. Which, by the way, I'm so happy that one of our subscribers wanted us to do this video game, because this is just really cool and very different than what I was expecting.
Yeah, just the change of perspective. I love that change of perspective, because it lets you do a lot of different things. And especially as a DM, now you can play with the ideas of I mean, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is a classic movie.
Oh man, yes.
So now you get to play with the fact that some monkey, which is running around, is now King Kong size to you, and you gotta avoid it, even though he's eating a banana. You know, but
do they actually have stats for this beetle and stuff?
Yeah, Auroch beetle.
Oh, nice, awesome.
Yeah, Auroch beetles. Actually, has stats. It's a CR2. It's not too bad.
Are there any different charts and other stuff?
Right. There's not really any charts in this. It does have several different items, though. Uatu is how I'm going to say it. Uatu is the people, the insect people that live on this. Now, they have come up with a couple interesting items, and basically their versions of our particular things. Like their coconut shell shield, which I'll give away one thing, is it's light and maneuverable, but it only provides a +1 bonus to AC. However, it gives you a +1 bonus to dexterity saving throws. So, provides a little bit of protection, but in a different way. So you still like having a shield, just different. And I can see using that in regular size campaign. You can have people find a shield that's like that. It's,
Oh yeah, definitely.
And there's also an armor that's kind of like that somewhere in here. And items that are not necessarily magic, but they have similar
used
magic
in different
effects.
ways.
Yeah, they have kind of magical effects.
Okay.
Just that's really what you get with this one. Is I feel like what they're doing, instead of like giving you different charts and other ways to add random stuff, they're switching your perspective, allowing you to go, hey, what is if things were this size now, what would that be like? And honestly, reading through this is, like I said, like any other campaign you normally do. You know that there's a thing that needs to be stopped.
Right.
You need to get to that thing, and you need to stop the thing. You'll venture along the way. You'll find creatures that don't want you to get there, and fantastical locations and
it's
stuff.
got its basic start, middle, end.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you'll help the people, and you'll find your treasure that you're looking for.
And there's other add-ons you could use for the boat.
Right. So, yeah, because you can, if you complete the mission, you can take your Uatu friends with you now, the ones that want to travel.
Oh, that'd be so cool. You literally have oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, you can
colony.
Take a colony with you. And it's very interesting. I enjoy the different play on perspective that they put. I mean, getting shrunk in size is definitely a thing, but
yeah. But not to mention, dude, the 3D terrain where they've actually included the creatures essentially is pretty amazing. I really like that. Like, you literally have two different beetles here that you might end up fighting, or you might end up, I mean, the fact that you just even encounter them like this is pretty cool. The flowers are interesting. It's definitely probably for some of the other maps you're gonna put those around, and that's gonna create some cool things. I don't really know what this is.
Yeah, it's something you run into later.
Some moss fog.
Not fog. It's just a
vines.
Creeping vines. And this particular adventure is gonna be about a 1 to 2 shot, like all the other ones. You can easily get it done in one night, but yeah, I feel like with this one you'll probably get two nights out of it. One is not going to be enough for the players to really enjoy what you can get out of this one. And especially as a DM, you'll be able to really play with a bunch of different things that normally you would never get to do. So 2 sessions is what you want to make out of this. Not one, definitely 2 sessions at least.
I feel like each one of these boxes you could easily get 2 sessions out of.
But this is the first one that I feel like you need to get 2 sessions so they can truly have the feeling that you're supposed to get out of this.
Right. Yeah, you're really getting
interesting stuff.
You're really getting your money's worth on this box, because the 3D terrain is cool. These beetles, there's cool things you could do with the beetles. The bugs, easily you could do like giant size insects, or you could just play
I could
them
see
as
this
is.
being a thing in Dark Sun. Actually, using that as Dark Sun when you actually have the Kyrene, whatever they are, the bug people.
Yeah,
the bug people. Why wouldn't
they?
Thryking, there it is. Those guys. Why wouldn't they have beetles, giant beetles?
Yeah, you could
stuff?
easily use them.
This would go great for that type of.
Yeah, this is also the only box other than the first one that came with 2 maps.
Yeah.
Which the first one came with the initial map of the ocean and then the boat on the back,
Yep.
and then you had the shore and the dungeon, and then this one came with you've got this outside, but then you've got these all insides where I guess you're meeting the people, and it kind of sets the atmosphere for this.
And I think this would be a good look for like a Fey Kingdom as well.
Oh,
like
absolutely.
Meeting, if you're actually in like the Feywild or something, this is where this is where you would meet the Queen Thelanius, the Summer Queen.
Okay,
something like that. She would be in something like this, so you could use it for a whole bunch of different scenarios.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of different things you could use this for,
and it would definitely get that across that, hey, this is a cool place, this is different. Your players will easily be able to identify what they're looking at, and it's just gorgeous art.
There's a seashell throne. That's awesome.
It's really cool.
But all in all, guys, I'd say this box is it's still worth it.
Yeah, still worth it. Definitely still worth it.
If you guys like this stuff, if you guys are new DMs who are wanting some inspiration, wanting to start up a campaign, try one of these boxes, because it definitely comes with everything you need for A, a one-shot, or B, just a good idea to start like a mini campaign. Just one of these boxes I could easily see doing like a 1 through 5 level, that is. As
this one for a one-shot would be a great one for new players that you're going to introduce people to the game with new players. Because you can say, hey, you have been deserted on an island. You wake up, the whole party wakes up on a deserted island, and now they're small. Now they got to deal with this. This could be such a cool, hey, everybody.
Jurassic Bugs instead of Jurassic Park.
Yeah, we're going to do something different. You get together maybe with some people out that don't normally get together, and then here's a cool one-shot. This is the first time I feel like the story in this one outshines the other things that they give you. Like what they're portraying in this is worth it itself. Now, granted, all the other ones are really cool, but just the idea and what it promotes in creativity is really worth it.
They really did a good job with this one, guys.
Yeah. And then just throwing in the extra little Reaper mini bones was that's cool. It's just icing on the cake.
Oh, absolutely. Because
there's no
miniatures are nice.
Yeah, there's no real use to them at all in the campaign, but it's just cool. Thank you.
Yeah. But all right, guys. So this is the Dungeon in a Box, Season 3, Box 4.
Yep.
Hit them up. I'll have a link to Dungeon in the Box down below if you guys want to go subscribe to one of their boxes or order a box. Otherwise, let us know what you thought about this box. What kind of inspiring ideas this gives you guys as maybe new DMs or aspiring DMs.
And maybe more likes and subscribes will get us to where we'll be able to pick up more of these on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Have a little extra cash. Because we both have kids and they absorb a lot of our money. So
diapers, man.
Yeah.
My wallet rolls a nat 1 on that every time.
Yup. So yeah, that'll be it.
Otherwise, you guys take care and keep having fun with your friends.
Yep, and roll some nat 30s.
I love nat 30s.
Yeah, you have to have a 30-side dice to do it. Kind of rare, but hey, a nat 30 is way better than a nat 20.
There are actually some tabletop RPGs that use D30s. I actually have a D30 die.
Yeah, I've had them. I sold them.
Liar! Liar! Moly moly. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.